everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is the first video you are watching. I'm Emily, nice to meet you. So I am a little bit hesitant about making this video for several reasons, and the main reason being that I don't know what to expect, like as a response to this video. Anyways, as you could tell from the title, this is not clickbait. I'm actually very sad that I recently returned my Chanel boy bag, and I have a few reasons why I did that. Most of them not really having to do with the actual bag itself, but maybe you'll find this helpful if you are on the hunt for a Chanel, or if you want to own a Chanel one of these days. It's just like a life lesson I learned throughout this whole process. And before I get into this video, if you are not really a big fan of luxury bags, or you think that I'm bragging, or just if you have any negative perception towards this topic, I would just suggest to click out instead of leaving something negative, because like there's no point to that. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and get started. I'm going to tell you a little bit of the backstory on how I got the Chanel bag, why I got the Chanel bag, and then why I returned it. So first and foremost, last week was my birthday and I really wanted a new bag. Like I've been needing one. The one I have right now is like falling apart. Kind of was like lusting over like some luxury bags, and obviously Chanel was one of them. And as you may know, Chanel is not the cheapest bag in the market. It's probably one of the more expensive bags in the market. And originally my mom and I were just shopping around and we were looking at YSL. I was gonna get a YSL purse, but then my mom didn't really think that it was worth the price. So I mean, that's obviously debatable amongst you guys and your opinions on that, but for my mom, she didn't think that it was worth the money, and she was like, well, I'd rather go buy you a Chanel, so let's just go to the Chanel store. And we went in, and I knew that I've always wanted a Chanel boy bag. And I asked them, I was just like, oh, do you guys have like the Chanel boy bag available? And in my head, I was expecting to have the answer be no, because I've asked before and the answer is usually no, especially in black. So the super nice sales lady, I feel so bad for returning the bag, but the super nice sales lady was like, yeah, we actually have 2 left. Would you like to see it? And I saw it, tried it on, fell in love. And I know now that I definitely want to own a Chanel in the future, but right now is just not the time. I feel like my mom and I were very impulsive about it because, one, Chanel's very limited, and that's how they like kind of get you. Like their marketing is very good, like on point. So they only make a certain amount of bags like each quarter. Like in my head, I was like, oh dang, like there's only 2 left, and like the chances of them being in stock again like few months from now is probably not likely because of the holidays. So I was like, ooh, do I get it? And then on the other hand, I'm like, this bag is $5,000. $5,000 chances of never having it. $5,000 chances of not getting it anytime soon. So I was in like that internal battle with myself, and even my mom was kind of like, dang, like Chanel's gotten really expensive because they've gone through so many price increases. And another part of me was like, investment bag type of thing, because the price is only going to go up for all I know. So I was trying to justify it and say, oh, as an investment bag, you know, I can probably get like 90-95% back if I wanted to sell it in the future. And some of the Chanel bags have over 100% return. So, you know, I was in that internal battle, which is probably what some of you are feeling right now if you are looking for a luxury bag, whether it's Chanel, YSL, whatever it is to invest in, Louis Vuitton. In the end, we bought it, and the return policy was like 14 days with tags attached, very like solid. And yeah, you could take it home and think about it. And of course, when I took it home, I couldn't stop thinking about how it was $5,000. And I am in no position to be owning something that is $5,000. That's a luxury item, hence luxury. I was like tossing and turning, like going 50-50 back and forth with myself, like investment bag, $5,000. But investment bag, but also $5,000. And I was just thinking like, Emily, you can buy so many things with $5,000, and it's not like I am debt free. I have like my car payment, my loans, like all these other responsibilities financially. So if I took on this purse, it would have been another, like I would be pretty much making like a second car payment, like if I wanted to pay this thing off in a year. So I don't know, I kept on going back and forth with myself, and it was such a beautiful bag. When you hold it, it's just like, oh. And I mean, after like thinking about it for 24 hours, I already knew like deep down, because I'm a very like financially responsible person, I already knew deep down that I could not keep this purse. And although I hated to admit it to myself, I was trying to justify it by telling myself, Emily, this bag is only going to get more expensive. If you want to own one of these, you're going to have to pay more for it in the future anyway, so might as well keep it now and deal with the debt now. But at the same time, I'm not in like that position, like I said, to do that. So in the end, I decided to return it, which is obviously why I made this video. And I felt really bad returning it because, you know, retail, they got commission off of it, now they lose that commission, and I get that. I've worked in retail before, it sucks, but at the same time, like, I was just saving myself from a whole like year or two of extra debt. Pretty much a few things I learned from this experience is to not be too impulsive. If you want something, you should probably save up for it, which is what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to have a purse fund and I'm going to start saving up for it. And I do have a goal of when I want to own this bag, but I mean, I'm only 22 right now, so I'm not stressing over it. Like, there's so many other things in life right now, and I mean, I don't know. I just feel weird if I kept that $5,000 bag. Like, I'm literally wearing $5,000 in a purse. Like, I don't know. It's just, I just don't feel like I've earned it yet. I don't think I am financially like there. Like, my income is not 100% where I want it to be yet. So yeah, so from a financial standpoint, I think I did the right thing. And if you're someone who's watching this who really is lusting after a Chanel and you want to buy it, but you didn't save up for it, you kind of want to justify it and like say it's a treat yourself kind of thing, like, just take a step back and just kind of reevaluate your situation. Everyone's situation is different financially, where you are in life, blah, blah, blah. But that's like my biggest tip for you, because I mean, this is like an investment. Like, it's not like you're buying a $200, $300 purse. It's like $5,000. And for some people, it's like, yeah, whatever, $5,000, which is cool. But for other people, it's kind of a big deal, and it requires a lot more thinking and preparing for that big purchase. So yeah, but a few things I wanted to mention about the purse itself. It is so extremely beautiful, and just the quality of it is amazing. My mom has one Chanel purse and it's lasted her 14 years and it looks brand spanking new. So I definitely know that the quality of Chanel is like top tier. Like, that's as, if you want to get a luxury bag, that's the one to get. So I don't doubt the quality whatsoever. A little downside I did notice about it is that the interior is kind of small. Like, it only fit my wallet, my phone, a chapstick, and maybe like a hand sanitizer. So for me, this bag was going to be like an everyday type of bag, and if it can't carry that many things, then, and although I wanted it to be like an everyday type of bag, I kind of realized after returning it that it would probably be more of like a special occasion bag, a weekend bag. And I know that it's very durable, but at the same time, if I'm paying that much money for it, I don't know if I want to be using it every day, because the wear and tear, and you know. So yeah, that's just my little story time on why I returned my Chanel boy bag. I mean, it's so beautiful, and you know what? To be honest, I feel like it's so much better to, like, I personally feel so much better lusting after it than actually having it in my hands and being like, oh crap, there's really not much you can do to top this thing. So yeah, I just feel like I'm not there yet in my life to be owning that type of bag, and I'm not there financially. Like, I'm still really young. And yeah, I think the best route for me is to probably save up for it, and if I still want it in the future, then I can have that opportunity. And I know a lot of my viewers have been waiting for the final answer on what I did with the Chanel bag, because I posted it on Snapchat and I went through like the whole story with you. And yeah, so this is what I ended up doing. Just because I returned it does not mean I stopped hunting for a new bag. So maybe you'll see one in the future of like an unboxing or something. Hint, hint, wink, wink. I might have already gotten something. Hint, hint, wink, wink. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful, or you learned something new from it, got some insight. Also, subscribe to my channel if you aren't already, and follow me on my social media accounts. I post on there pretty much every single day. So thank you again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!